Hey guys, Patriarchy here. You know, Jenifer Lawrence is a weird one, huh? Because I actually like J.Law. I like Silver Linings Playbook. I like the Hunger Game movies. I liked Winter's Bone. And don't be wrong, this is not universally praising this woman. I don't think she's very good as Mystique in the X-Men movies. And I actually like a couple of those movies quite a bit, but I think her casting was a little off. And in American Hustle, I think she's actually a little overrated and overacts that performance a little bit. But not knocking her, right? Young actress and has already made huge success, kind of the Julia Roberts today, and just as overexposed in the media. But it's funny because I really started to pigeonhole her as like this regressive SJW type. I don't know. I guess maybe because of her friendship with Amy Schumer. But some of the stuff she said about feminism and how she even talked about the pay thing when it came to the American Hustle controversy, she's a lot more level headed than I give her credit for. My problem with Jenifer Lawrence, and I think a lot of people have this problem, is that she has this like fake, down to earth, cool, I lack self awareness personality that just doesn't seem real. I think a lot of people understand this feeling too with Anne Hathaway, because I've heard this, and I have this with Anne Hathaway, is that Anne Hathaway has this, just this thing about her that she tries to project that feels unearned, but she gets it anyway. And Hathaway gets all this praise and all these things that maybe she doesn't quite deserve because she walks around with this sense of grandeur. Um, and that's whatever. That's superficial stuff. But it's really funny because Jenifer Lawrence now has pissed off a lot of the regressives. And Hawaii. Yes, that is official. Jenifer Lawrence has made the indigenous people butthurt. So CNN says Jenifer Lawrence has long endeared herself to the public by being cool and down to earth, what with her fry eating and face painting and all manner of quirky hijinks. However, a recent butt scratching story she told on the BBC's The Graham Norton Show seemed to cross the line for a lot of her fans. Lawrence was on the notoriously bawdy talk show with her Passengers co star Chris Pratt when she recalled an inchy incident she had while filming the second Hunger Games movie. And here's the thing that happened. I'll read somewhat what Jenifer Lawrence said, and then we'll go into the context of why people are pissed off. We were filming in Hawaii, and they were sacred rocks, and you're not supposed to set on them, she said. I was in a wetsuit that whole shoot, and oh my god, they were so good for butt itching. As you get swamp ass, sometimes your ass itches. So she would scratch her ass on these sacred rocks, filming a Hunger Games movie. Fighting back laughter. One rock that I was butt scratching on ended up going loose. It was a giant boulder, and it rolled down the mountain and almost killed the sound guy. All the Hawaiians were like, oh my god, it's the curse. And I'm in the corner like, I'm your curse. I wedged it loose with my ass. The typically Lawrenceian yarn rang hollow online, with critics pointing out it seemed, well, pretty culturally insensitive. So basically, she insulted all these things because these rocks are sacred in the same. And it's weird for me because I kind of just mock religion and mythical things and people who believe in these like they think these rocks are special and that they I don't know they give them some kind of special meaning they don't have. It's pretty shitty. She almost killed a sound guy. That's that's pretty crappy. But people's reaction. I don't care if you want to criticize her, but wait to hear these reactions, right? That time Jenifer Lawrence bragged about defiling sacred Hawaiian stones, someone wrote. How Jenifer Lawrence almost killed someone by scratching her butt. Right, okay, that's fine. But these ones, it doesn't get more white and evil than Jenifer Lawrence. Like she really thought this was funny. So now she's white and evil, and Chris Pratt's very awkward in the interview. Chris Pratt just kind of sits there, doesn't laugh, and acts weird. I think it's more because the story's cringe. I think Jenifer Lawrence is just kind of cringe, which I get. But people really went extreme with this, right? Okay, the thing about what J.Law was saying is she's kind of implying why the rocks were sacred was some silly, dumb, savage thing. It's like, well, it kind of is. I'm not saying it's dumb, but it is like, it's a little savage. I mean, it's spiritual. I'm not knocking that. I mean, you could look at it that way, right? You shouldn't go into a church and just destroy something. I get that. Jenifer Lawrence is so ugly. She knew the rocks are sacred to their culture and went out of her way to disrespect it. Jenifer Lawrence is so ugly. I lost all respect for her. Not only had she disrespected my culture by sitting on sacred stones, but she mocked us. Some of the other hold on, let me go find some of the other tweets. Some of the other tweets people made are really funny. Hey Hawaiians, I scratched my ass with your sacred stones, broke one, almost killed a man, and laughed at your spirituality. It doesn't get more white and evil than Jenifer Lawrence. White, the most white story ever told. It's all about her being white and evil. You know, it's weird. If a black person told this story, you know, if a black person told this story about scratching their butt on a rock, would I be able to go on here and be like, hey, look how black and evil they are? How black are they scratching their ass? Because I guess white people are known for scratching our butts on sacred stones and stuff. It's a white person thing. What quirky racist adventure will Jenifer Lawrence go on next? She rubbed her butt on a monument people used to spiritually represent their ancestors on. She thought it was cute. Please get everyone to RT this to get Jenifer Lawrence to apologize to the Hawaiian people. This is not okay. Can you not call Chris Pratt woke for just sitting there and awkwardly smiling while J.Law jokes about destroying native land? The bar is too low. They talked about this, here's this quote. Bletch, Jenifer Lawrence should apologize and needs to never repeat this story ever again. Author and educator Hind Maki wrote in a Facebook post. This is from a Huffington Post here. And while I appreciate Chris Pratt being unamused by her racism, he also remains silent. You can't be a white ally with your face, friends. She's his coworker and seems to be friendly with him. All he had to do was say, dude, not cool. This is pretty disrespectful. So not only to these people is Jenifer Lawrence in the wrong, which whatever, right? She did the bad thing, right? She rubbed, you know, rocks on her ass. You know what's fappening to Jenifer? She just keeps being crazy and wacky and quirky. She's just falling the fuck everywhere because Jenifer Lawrence is so interesting. Let's make a big story out of this. But yeah, Chris Pratt now, by not calling her out for her racism, is not an ally. So Chris Pratt just being uncomfortable with it and clearly not being into it, that doesn't matter. You know, all that matters is that J.Law did it. Now, Jenifer did apologize. Let's read Jenifer's apology from Jen to the internet. So this is addressed to all of us, guys. I meant absolutely no disrespect to the Hawaiian people. I really thought that I was being self-deprecating about the fact that I was the curse, but I understand the way it was perceived was not funny, and I apologize if I offended anyone. Also, she told this story before back in like 2013. A lot of people are giving a shit about that. My opinion, honestly, I think it's stupid. I really don't see the big deal. I get the big deal that she told the story in a very insensitive way, but I think the criticism should be more that it's just this typical goofy TV persona Jenifer Lawrence thing, and not the I think more serious person or more I don't know, just less ditzy. She tries to act like she's really ditzy and like out there, and I just don't believe that's true at all. I don't think she'd get half the work she gets done if she was that way. Which, you know, whatever, you can be who you want to be when you're on TV or whatnot. But it's pretty funny. I mean, I get the criticism saying Jenifer Lawrence is fake, and the whole story was superficial and silly, and her saying butt itching and all that, and talking about a guy almost getting killed. It does come off like white rich Hollywood privilege, right? But aren't these the people you guys love? Aren't these the leftists? Aren't these the isn't she the feminist chick you guys all love? The body positivity? I mean, I guess you guys have to be consistent. You have to call people out for all these things, but I feel like there would be hypocrisy here. I feel like I said, if I said this about a black person, or once again, how much credence are we going to give to sacred things to the point that we're allowed to just call someone racist, or give Chris Pratt criticism, Star Lord, just because he didn't do enough? I think that's fucking ridiculous. I think this is all bullshit. It seems like a lot of people that come on Twitter to be social justice warriors and seem like they give a shit all of a sudden because it's public and Jennifer Lawrence is famous. But I mean, would they care as much if they knew that nobody would really read about it or see what they had to say? I don't know. I don't know if they would care as much. That's always my problem with these things. That doesn't mean that you can't just do things because, you know, it's the right thing to do. But was this really the right thing to do, to come out and talk about how white and evil Jennifer Lawrence is, how white her story is, how Chris Pratt had to fight it? He should have fought him more. I mean, I hate that the whitest story ever told by Glenn Coco. Fuck you, Glenn Coco. I mean, I get the joke, I really do, but it's just the implication that somehow white people or white culture or the way some white people talk or the way that these people act on television and maybe appeal to young teenage girls or something, that's not good. We have to have something that fits your standard of right and wrong and conversational standards. You know, she can't just talk the way she wants to. I mean, why the fuck do you guys let celebrities come on and preach to you and tell you what's right and wrong all the time? You always use celebrities to back up your arguments. And then when celebrities, say stuff like this, oh, then they're the bad guy. Then they're the bad guy now, too. Mainly, Jennifer Lawrence just doesn't seem like that shitty of a person, so let's not throw these racist things at her in these titles. But of course, fuck her, though, right? She doesn't matter. She mattered when the feminism thing mattered, but now she doesn't matter. Let's throw her under the bus now because of racism. Um, and fuck it, Chris Pratt didn't do enough. These are really entitled asshole people because they feel like these people, these celebrities, which I think are just people, they have to meet this moral standard, this ethical standard they think they have to meet all the time. It's like, well, these people make millions of dollars to go be fake people on TV. You're basically just asking them to be more fake people to you on TV and in more movies and stuff, which is fine if you want that, but why just not care what they say? I don't give a fuck what celebrities say a lot of the time anymore. Actors or I mean, especially actors. Jesus, I could give two shits what an actor has to say. I mean, no insult to any actors out there that are listening, but I could give a fuck. What does it matter if you're an actor? That's completely irrelevant, unless we're talking about acting. Like, it doesn't make you more qualified to talk about politics or the economy or morality or all sorts of things that that celebrities seem to step into and act like that they now have a higher say, which Jennifer Lawrence has done. I've had a lot of problems with Jennifer Lawrence, but I'm going to defend her here. I think she just wanted to scratch her ass and she wanted to tell the story, and she goes on a lot of these press junkets and she has to tell the same stories all the time because she ran out of things to talk about, and she maybe doesn't think about it all the time. And, maybe Chris Pratt was sitting there like, this story's kind of like maybe something you shouldn't tell, but it's not the biggest deal in the world, right? It's just whatever. The biggest deal about this is that somebody almost got killed. That sucks. But the whole being insensitive to the culture thing, guys, I get it, but come on. Come the fuck on, really. I mean, I feel like it's a little insensitive for, Lena Dunham to be in the Democratic Party talking about Donald Trump being bad for wanting to grab pussy, but, she's, touched her sister's vagina, and we're supposed to think it's funny, but whatever. Hypocrisy's on both sides, right? That's just how it is. Everyone's a hypocrite. Everyone likes to look good. But these people on Twitter, these Twitter people, I love it. The keyboard warriors, they love to get on and be all preachy about fucking Hawaii all of a sudden, all these sacred rights. I mean, what? I'm not trying to insult anyone's culture, whatever. If you got your thing, if you love these rocks, that's fine, man. I'm not gonna go scratch my ass on them or a butt itch, as J.Law would say, because she's so quirky. She's so quirky, right? God, isn't she interesting? Don't you just want to be her? Um, I don't know much to add to this. What do you guys think? Do you think Jennifer Lawrence was culturally insensitive? I'm willing to hear the whole conversation. Do you think J.Law was in the wrong? Do you think that the people criticizing her were in the wrong? Can both be in the wrong? What would you say to J.Law? Do you care? Do you not give a shit? What the fuck? Let me know. Let me know in the comments, bitches. Let's do some Phil DeFranco. Come on, bitches. Come on, just like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah. But yeah, like, comment, and subscribe though, because YouTube wants that now. And, we got to keep the conversation going. But let's talk about J.Law. How do you guys feel about J.Law? What J.Law movies do you like? Are you excited about Passengers? I am. I think it looks good. So, this is the Patriarchy. And, love you guys out there, and we even though I'm always attacking SJWs and celebrities, and I'm attacking Amy Schumer, who is J.Law's friend. I still come to the defense of Jenifer Lawrence. I think people are giving her too much heat for this, and I think her apologizing was something she didn't even need to do, but she did it anyway, and I think she explained herself very well with the joking context about her being the curse. I thought that was a good explanation, but maybe that's just me. So, but yeah, I want to be fair here, and I think Jenifer Lawrence didn't do something that bad, and I think she's getting too much shit because it looks cool now to be politically correct and criticize someone just because she said something really dumb in an interview. Whatever, whatever. All right, so until next time, go fuck yourselves.